Hello and welcome back to a brand new video of Fox Reacts. Today we're checking out a new vid from Pika Magic about a Pika clone of every type. Let's hop in.
PIKACLONEs! Cute little
You know
electric
them, you
type
love
rodents
them,
that are
and you
designed to
deal with them.
replicate Pikachu. We have had one every single generation since Gen 3, or Gen 2 if you count Pichu. Since Gen 5 though, PIKACLONEs have begun
really.
getting secondary types.
So Gen
Except
3.
Pawmi, for some reason. So let's find out what a PIKACLONE of every type might look like.
Let's do this. Still love that new intro.
Hey everyone,
good looking.
Brandon here. So,
What's up,
PIKACLONes. Personally, I love them, especially Dedenne and Togedemaru. As I said in the intro, there are currently...
They're kind of cute.
Get it? Currently?
Oh,
Anyway,
the dumb
half the
dumb
PIKACLONes have a secondary type. Flying with Emolga, Berry with Dedenne, Steel with Togedemaru, and Dark with Morpeko. And of course, pure electric type is covered by all the other PIKACLONes. That leaves
And
13
Pikachu
types
himself.
for us to fill, so let's get to work. Let's begin with some PIKACLONes by my good friend Michael, aka Michael Ryan on YouTube and Micamon Regions over on Instagram.
Oh, all right,
Michael has
cool.
made 2 Fakemon regions and thus 2 PIKACLONes. Starting us off is the
Nice.
Ice type. And for that, we have Shakaru from Michael's Fearin region.
Oh,
this long
it's a
boy is
Fennec.
based on the Stoat. While the Stoat is not a rodent, it is a mustelid, which are fairly similar to rodents in appearance. There will
Ooh.
be more mustelids and other animals similar to rodents for other PIKACLONes in this video, so just be prepared for that.
Is it a
Shakaru's
Fennec?
ice
A
type
weasel then?
inspiration can be pretty clearly seen from the Stoat's winter coat and general habitat. Its name comes from Shaku
Yep.
and Chiru. These words are an example of a Japanese concept called gairaigo, or loan
Ooh.
word, where a foreign word will just be translated using katakana. For example, milk is miruku, so Shaku is shock and Chiru is chill. Didn't think you'd be getting a Japanese lesson when you
Chill and
opened this
shock.
video, did you?
Alright.
Shakaru are often found burrowing in fear and snowy tundra, and they will hunt at night by using electricity stored in their cheeks to find and stun their prey. Next is the poison type. For this, we have Paikiboru from Michael's Liwika region. This spiky
Ooh,
little
that's
dude
not
is
a
based
bad
on the
one.
Lowland Streaks Tenrek. And by
Look at that
God, do
little
they
fella.
look like a real-life PIKACLONE. This is one of those animals you just look at and think, yep, that was destined to be a Pokemon. The poison
Yeah,
typing
look at
comes
that
from its
thing.
other inspiration of poison-tipped arrows, with Paikiboru
Okay.
able to shoot out its quills like said arrows.
So maybe it's
Paikiboru's
based on
name
like
is
a
another
hedgehog?
example of
Oh, no, wait, he
Gairaigo, in
already
which it
showed
comes
it.
from
Never mind.
Supaiki, meaning spiky, and Boruto, meaning bolt. Paikiboru stores electricity in its cheeks and poison in its quills, which make it particularly difficult to cuddle with.
Instead, you could
Oh,
cuddle
yeah,
up with
well,
some
that's something.
Pokemon plushies, brought to you by today's sponsor, Buyee.
Hold
Buyee
on,
is a
let's see if I can just...
and cool merch like you to shop. Sign up now, $9 US until
Go on.
2000. Now let's get back
Okay,
to some
we're back.
PIKACLONes.
For the rock type, we have Sagald from Ada's Fakemon.
Oh, look at
That's
that
a round
little
guy
thing.
if I've ever seen one. Sagald is based on gold and the collared Pika, also known as the rock
love
rabbit. The
it.
gold part of its inspiration comes from the fact that gold is a great conductor of electricity. Its name comes from Naki Usagi, which is the Japanese word for Pika, AU, which is the symbol for gold on the periodic table of elements,
I get
and
it.
gold. Sagald are very elusive and hard to find, with them being on high alert due to their great hearing and vision. They will flee at the first
Alright,
sign of
cool.
danger. Due to their appearance, they are easily mistaken for real gold. It is said that if
Oh,
you
yeah,
hit
that's totally
Sagald while mining,
understandable.
that you are cursed to find only fool's gold forevermore. Next up is the ground type. For this, we have
Ooh.
Girasuna by Masissos region.
Huh.
It is based on
Not
ground
bad.
squirrels and luchadors. Its name comes from Jirisu, which is ground squirrel in Japanese, and Suna, which means sand. Girasuna can communicate with
Oh,
others
it's
by
not too
sending
bad.
energy into the earth with its tail, which it can also use as a means
Not
of
a huge
digging.
fan of it,
That's
but
one
I like
handy
it.
tool. Or I guess I should say that's one handy tail. Get it? Because it's shaped like a hand? Haha. For the normal
Let's
type,
go.
we have my own Pika-clone from Cornera, Denkibi.
Aw.
It is based on field mice and speaker systems, playing into the whole
Oh, that's
idea
a
of
cutie.
normal types having sound-based moves and designs like the X-Bloud line. Its name comes from Chibi and Denki. OMG, like Denki Karmanari from My Hero Academia?
I still haven't watched
No.
the anime.
Like Denki, as in the Japanese word for electricity or light. Where do you think he gets his name from? Looking at you, comment section.
I haven't
Denkibi
watched
can
the
use
anime,
its
don't look
impressive
at me.
ears to detect sounds from
It's on my
miles
list.
away. Now, for the water
I
type,
haven't watched
we have
anime lately.
Ambibera by Costadex. Its name is a
Oh
mixture
my
of
God.
ampere, the base unit for an electrical current, and capybara,
It's a
which is what it's
capybara!
inspired by. A capybara is
Yes!
a large semi-aquatic rodent native to South America. The semi-aquatic nature of this rodent is what
The capybara is the most chill-ass animal on this planet. Nothing literally will mess with it. And not crocs, not hippos, not anything. No predator. It looks at a capybara and thinks, I'ma eat that. They look at it and think I'ma chill with that. The capybara is so chill, even though it's a giant rat. It's honestly more chill than Antarctica itself. Now that's a joke. I was going to say pun. Why the fuck did I say joke? Moving on.
Inspired Amphibara's water typing. Amphibara can turn the force of a river current into electrical energy that it stores in its cheeks. Most of the time, you can just find them lounging around and swimming peacefully.
We're back with
Grass type, we have Hadashiku from Apofakemon. Hadashiku is based on voles and gramineae plants, which is the family that includes wheat. Hadashiku creates pollen from its tail that can cause you to sneeze, but also causes little electric shocks. It is actually allergic to its own pollen, so it makes itself sneeze and spreads the pollen around even more. Hadashiku's name comes from Hatanezumi, meaning vole, and shiku, the Japanese onomatopoeia for sneezing. Next is the fire type, and representing this is Quokenki from Fakemans. Quokenki is based on the quokka, which is a marsupial found off the coast of Western Australia. They are incredibly photogenic, and they aren't really scared of humans, so people love taking selfies with them. Quokenki's name comes from quokka, and Denki. OMG, like Denki coming up! While Quokenki's cheeks store electricity, the pouch on its belly stores sunlight and turns it into energy, making it incredibly happy and pleasant to be around. If you've made it this far into the video, chances are you like what you're watching, so make sure to hit that like button, subscribe, and hit that notification bell to help support this channel and keep up to date with future videos. For the next two, we have a couple by Tubbs AZ. First, for the psychic type, we have Mogurai. Its name comes from Harimogura and Rai. Harimogura is the Japanese word for echidna, which serves as Mogurai's main inspiration. Its secondary inspiration is electric receptors. Mogurai has poor eyesight, so it uses its highly receptive nose and quills to detect even the slightest movement. It can also use its quills to deliver powerful shocks when threatened. The basis of Mogurai's psychic typing is its extrasensory perception of things. Next up is the ghost type, and be prepared to be a bit spooked by this one, guys, because here is Chumera. Chumera is a hodgepodge of all the PIKACLONes stitched together. It has the tail of Pachirisu, the face and ears of Dedenne, the cheek pouch of Minun, and the ear of Plusle and Minun stitched together, the chest of Morpeko, the wings of Emolga, and the belly and feet of Togedemaru. No one knows how it came to be or where it came from, only that it's as rare as it is terrifying. For the bug type, we have Marmota by An Artist Astray. It is based on the Himalayan marmot.
But Brandon,
I hear you say,
what does a marmot have to do with bugs?
Well, my fine uninformed friend, way back in 430 BC, the Greek historian and geographer Herodotus wrote in his book Histories of a particular creature called the gold-digging ant that lives around the Himalayas. Herodotus described them as fox-sized furry ants that would dig up gold dust while creating their mounds and tunnels. Skip forward to 1964, and French explorer Michel Payssel discovers that the Himalayan marmot found in the Deosai Plateau may have been what Herodotus was referring to, as the marmots dig their burrows in the plateau's soil, which is rich in gold dust. So there you have it, a marmot mixed with an ant based on an eons-old myth. Marmota's name comes from the genus Marmota and Myrmekes, which means ant in Greek, playing into the myth's Greek origins. Also, you could squeeze Mata in there, as in the Japanese Osaka dialect, it means done by mistake, just like how Herodotus was mistaken about the gold-digging ants. Marmota live in colonies underground and can use their antennae to find buried treasures, such as precious minerals and gold. Next up, we have one that was a bit of a challenge to create, the dragon type. For this, we have Kiraigao. Kiraigao is based on the mighty mongoose and the Rami Drehu. The Rami Drehu is of Cantabrian myth and is a green weasel-like creature with the snout and tusks of a boar. They have a long, snake-like body and a strong desire for gold. What else can have a slender, snake-like body and love gold? Dragons. The reason I picked the mongoose as an additional inspiration is that some species of mongoose are very similar to weasels, but also mongoose are famous for fighting snakes. Many dragons are snake-like, and dragon is weak against dragon, so it made sense to me. Kiraigao is often found in old abandoned castles or deep in caves, hoarding mounds of shiny treasures. It is said that if you can find and catch one, you will earn its fortune. Kiraigao's name comes from kira, the Japanese onomatopoeia for sparkling, like Kiraigao's sparkling treasure, rai meaning thunder, and gao, which is the onomatopoeia for roaring. Last but certainly not least, for the fighting type, we have none other than Gerbolt from True Green 7's Asone region. Gerbolt is based on the Jerboa and superheroes. A Jerboa is a desert rodent found in North Africa and the Middle East with long legs that it can use to move around similar to a kangaroo, and has these adorable giant ears and cute button eyes. Perfect for a PIKACLONE. Gerbolt doesn't just look like a superhero, but acts like one as well. It will do its best to save others and fight evildoers. Though it's all in an effort to become more popular. Gerbolt loves the attention and waits until it can make a perfect grand entrance, even sometimes to the detriment of those it's trying to save. It can jump 100 feet in the air and use its cape-like fur to slow its fall. It can also use its tail like a grappling hook. If it wasn't obvious, its name comes from Jerboa and Bolt. And that's a PIKACLONE of every type. Let me know what you think and which one was your favorite. If you liked the video, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe, and hit that notification bell to help support this channel and keep up to date with future videos. A huge thank you to all the amazing creators that let me show off their work. Make sure to check them out in the description. Thank you guys so much for watching, and with that, I will see you guys next time.
Alright, and with that, that is where we're going to end off today's video. So, I want you all to remember to like, comment, and subscribe for more. Down in the description will be a link to the original video, so remember, support the original creator and all they do. And I'll see all of you folks next time. Have a good one out there. Peace.